Hey kiddos, now we're going to be starting research papers, so I went to Rubric with you so you understand what's going on with this. So here we have the handout for the no paper research paper, and you'll be completing a research paper, but you will not use any paper in the process, so that's why it's called the no paper research paper. So some of the first details: the final paper is due February 24th, and for 7th grade we will do 4 to 6 pages double spaced. The margins are set by me, the font is set by me, and that's at the bottom of this handout. We'll get to that. And your sources will be documented using MLA style, and we'll get more into that in a different video. It is vital that you keep this checklist. Well, you'll have it in your Google Docs, but it's vital that you reference it often because it has all the requirements that you will need to meet. In addition, the Purdue OWL right here website is a very helpful website when it comes to writing research papers. And last year's Jog the Web for the no paper research paper, the due dates are different than this year's paper. However, you can access that and see it gives you some helpful information on each step. So here we go. And this is what the no paper research paper looks like, the Jog the Web. So you can follow it through, and over here on the left hand side is different things. I have a video on choosing a topic, but here's also some information on choosing a topic, taking notes. I'm going to make a video on taking notes, but here's also some information. So this is some helpful information you can use. But the dates, if you go down here and click the due dates, they're last year's due dates, not this year's due dates. So that's the first part of that. Okay, so the checklist, the preliminary things you need to do. First, you need to choose a topic or a collection of topics. You brainstorm some ideas, kind of narrow it down to a topic that you might want to do. Then you're going to do some preliminary research to narrow down your topic and decide if it's a suitable topic for you. And then on Friday, January 20th, you will be choosing your topic sentence, and that's just a sentence phrasing your topic instead of just a single word topic. So that's the first Friday. You will let me know your topic, and it is worth 5 points. So you can see that. So then here on Monday, January 23rd, you're going to tell me your note-taking method, and it could be Evernote or a Google presentation, and there's going to be another video on that as well, and that is worth 5 points just for telling me how it is you're going to take notes. Or if you're taking notes in Evernote, you need to get an Evernote account. On Friday, February 3rd, is when you turn in your preliminary bibliography, and that's just a bibliography telling me what it is that what sources you're going to use. We'll talk more about bibliographies as we go along, but your preliminary bibliography tells me the sources you plan to use for this paper. Then you start the note-taking process, and you go through your sources, and you'll take note cards, and I've got a whole video on taking notes, so I'm not going to spend a lot of time on it here. But the important things are you need to have a minimum of 6 sources, and at least 2 of them have to be print sources, either books, magazines, newspapers, etc., and we'll talk more about that. On Friday, February 10th, you're going to turn in your final outline, and that is worth 10 points. So your outline you'll share with me on Google Docs is the outline of how your paper is going to be structured. Then on Monday, February 13th, you're going to share with me your final note cards, whether it be Evernote or Google presentations or whatnot. You'll share me a link with all your note cards completed, and that is worth 10 points as well. Then we'll move down here. Once you've got your note cards and your outline, you start writing your paper. Organize your note cards, you check your documentation, and you write your rough draft. Your rough draft is due Friday, February 17th. And, turning in a rough draft, completed rough draft, will earn you 20 points. And then you have to get your final paper. You can see right here, it's a 12-point Arial. The margins are, the top margin is 1/2 inch, the bottom margin is 1 inch, the side margins are 1 inch. You should have a page number at the top left, and it'll include your last name and the page number. And that's on all pages except the first page. Your first line after it should be your title, centered on the page. Again, it's double spaced, 4 to 6 pages, and the bibliography needs to be correct. That's one of the biggest things that 7th graders struggle with, is a proper bibliography. And then on February 24th, you will turn in your final paper. Final paper is worth 50 points. However, with all the other points total, the whole project is worth 100 points. So that is the due dates and how you read the checklist. Here's the rubric. We grade on how well your notes are taken, the quality of the topic you chose, the organization you followed, the quality of the information you found, the amount of information you found, how you constructed your paragraphs, that you have no grammar errors, that you accurately documented your sources, the paper's the right length with the appropriate margins, and that you used class time very well. So that is the project in a nutshell. Again, its final project is due February 24th, but you will be doing a lot of things along the way. So that is the no paper research paper for 7th grade.